KUT's Elizabeth McGiffin for the latest on our forecast.
That's right. Plenty of snowflakes fell throughout the day and looks like they're going to continue along into tonight. Here's a live look outside right now where that snowfall is falling just light enough so our cameras aren't even picking it up. However, that satellite and radar shows a different story. Right now, though, we have our next wave of some snow showers starting to work its way toward northwest Missouri. Overnight, though, only looking to pick up an inch or less more of that snowfall. The main story, though, is that winter weather advisory, which came into effect 6 a.m. today and will continue on into the early hours of tomorrow, not expiring until 6 a.m. tomorrow. But be extra cautious if you do have to go out on the roads either tonight or early in the morning, because that slush on the roadways is already starting to turn to ice. Be sure to stay tuned, though, because I'm going to have a look at your full forecast and what we can expect post-snowfall coming up.
And talking about the snow for the entire day now, it seems every time you look out the window it's on and off again, but tonight we really need to be careful out there.
We do. The snow will be coming to an end, but that doesn't mean that those roads won't be slick. Make sure to stay tuned, though, because we're going to have a look at what the beginning of 2013 is going to bring. First, though, here's a look at your almanac. Welcome back, everyone. Despite all that snowfall, we actually saw some pretty average temperatures. Today reached that high of 36, low 25. Normally, right where we were today, 36 for a high and then 17 for a low. Compare that, though, to those records. Back in 1965, we were at 64 degrees, and then 1976 reached a chilly low of -10 out there. Right now, though, temperatures are in the 20s. 24 degrees is that temperature in St. Joseph, 19 degrees for that dew point. Humidity is 77%. Winds are chilly out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour, and that barometer shows a pressure of 30.15 inches. Here's a look at temperatures throughout the area. Columbia actually being one of the warmer spots at 33 degrees. Now here's a look at the national satellite and radar, staying pretty calm off to our west. However, that main story is right here around the state of Missouri. Farther down south is where there's an area of low pressure centered, keeping, though, down in Arkansas, that forms a precip down to rainfall. Up farther north, though, the state of Kansas, northwest Missouri, and even touching into Iowa, we're continuing to see those snowflakes throughout the night. Here's a look ahead. If you're going to be doing any New Year's travels, be extra careful on those roads because widespread snowfall is that main story. That compared with that cold air, turning any slush out there into a sheet of ice. When all things are said and done tomorrow, though, we're looking at 2 to 4 inches here in northwest Missouri as that snowfall continues to work its way off to the east, leaving behind for us, though, a couple peaks at some sunshine. Here's a look at our advisories that are out there right now. The majority of the state of Missouri, a few counties bordering with Iowa, just barely missing that winter weather advisory. Now, overnight, that winter weather advisory means that some snow is going to be lingering, turning into a very few flurries after midnight. Chilly, though, low temperature of 11 degrees. On into tomorrow, though, snow is gone, but leaving behind some morning clouds, decreasing throughout the day. Temperatures still very chilly, only reaching a high of 24 degrees. Now, as we greet the new year, we're going to be seeing some 20s out there. 24 tomorrow, 29 for your Wednesday, even chillier Thursday, 23 degrees. But then as we take a look a little farther, seeing some 30s for your weekend, and then as we start up your next week, even a chance for some 40s to pop back on into the picture.
So sledding to ring in the new year then, right?
Exactly right. It's going to be chilly, so bundle up if you are going to be out there sledding.
That's for sure. And we did have a couple of cancellations that came in this afternoon. The Hosanna Fellowship New Year's Eve event is canceled, as well as the event at Old McDonald's Farm tonight. So didn't want to get people out on the roadways. I guess a little slippery out there still.
Better safe than sorry out there.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Still some more snow out there tonight, not over quite yet.
That's true. It's going to be coming down light, but the main story is going to be that slush turning into ice. So I know it's New Year's Eve, but if you can avoid those roadways tonight or early in the morning, it's best to stay in.
So pretty cold out there tonight. What are we expecting for temperatures?
We're going to be just barely above single digits, looking at 11 degrees for a low temperature tonight. So if you're going to be outside, stay bundled up.
The good thing is, we talked about earlier, we don't have that wind that we had last time.
That's true. We could get the occasional gust to blow that snow, but for the most part, visibility is not going to be as bad as that last snowfall where we were down to nothing.
All right, we'll break out your snowshoes tonight, right?
Still nice to see snow this time of year. Last year, we just didn't have any.
Kind of dry. Yeah, it has been a dry year, so at least we're getting a little bit of moisture that we needed. Well, have a great night tonight. Be careful out there. We'll see you back here in 2013. You'll be